going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 28 of our Tottenham career mode, and today we are starting the new season out, our second season in charge of Tottenham. And as you can see from the screen, we have got a little bit of a change, and today we're going to introduce a new formation. Now, I was looking through your guys' transfer requests, who you wanted me to bring in and whatnot. Memphis Depay showed up there a couple times. I found a couple of players, a couple of midfielders showed up in there, but we were pretty strong in a lot of our areas. And what I wanted to do was, I think I wanted to bring in Depay, but I also wanted to bring in the winger. I wanted to bring in as well as possibly another center back as Vertonghen goes away, and then this way we can sell Ben Davies off without going and getting another left back, because I want my left back to be Tierney here, and because of his current overall, it's difficult to go forward in that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell off Lamela, Dembele, Wanyama, Ben Davies, and then I think we're gonna let go of Harry Winks as well, and then bring in a couple of players. Wanyama will be gone, and then depends on what happens with Vertonghen. He's starting to decline, and he started to decline last year as well. So it's a lot of change coming, and we have 200 million pounds to spend, as you can see. We can easily make that 200. There we go, and still have 337,000 in budget. So we're going to go to the transfers and take a look at who I've shortlisted. I haven't shortlisted any center backs. We kept Zaha on there from last time, but we've added a couple here. Left backs, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I don't think we're going to go for any left backs. A backup goalkeeper, I think, as well, we may end up coming in for. Got a couple of attacking midfielders here. Kai Havertz, Talisca as well. And then we've got some other players. I think we're going to go after Ruben Neves, Memphis Depay, Frankie de Jong, and Ousmane Dembele or Sancho. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to jump forward just a little bit, and then we're going to put some of the players on the block. Lamela to be one of them. We do want a right winger. We're going to sell off Ben Davies because he doesn't play as well as I'd like, and we can get a lot of money for him right now. Wanyama's on the list. Lamela to the transfer list as well. Dembele already on the transfer list. We'll hold off on Harry Winks just for a little bit. And then everyone else down here, some of these prospects we can get rid of. He should be leaving any second. Oh, and Yama's already leaving is what if I remember properly. Onoma, we can hang around. I want him to go to the loan list, see what he can do. He can go. Amos can go. I know he's much better in real life than he is in game here. Oakley Booth as well. Actually, Oakley Booth will send out on loan one more time. Dembele's already on the transfer list. Edwards can go out on loan. And then the rest here should be okay. Carter Vickers, we can keep in the squad, I think. We can keep him in the... And Kyle Walker-Peters as well. We're going to loan him out one more time just because of that. We have two really good ones there. But first, let's go to transfers and see if we can bring in a backup goalkeeper real quick. The one I wanted to bring in was Nick Pope. I really like the look of him. If you watched him in real life, he's a good goalkeeper. Fabianski as well, but he's getting up there in age. But Nick Pope is English. Bring him in. See what we can do. Hopefully he'll join the squad here. I'm not sure what we want to do here. We'll offer a transfer fee. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to have to move forward just a little bit to get everybody in. Wasted my time. That's alright. Nick Pope we can hold up on. But we're going to advance a little bit, get all the scouting reports for everybody, and move forward from there. See if we can get any transfer offers in as well. Alright guys, so we've got most of these back. What I think we're going to do right now is I believe we're going to go for the right winger. And the right winger I do want is Ousmane Dembele, who's 84 overall at the moment, but he grows quite a bit. It gets up to one of the best wingers in the world, and he's an upgrade on Lucas. So let's start, and they wanted anywhere between this 60. We'll start at 60. It was 56 to 60 or something like that. 62 they want, which I will accept. So in comes Dembele into the office. I don't know what he's making. It'll show us in a sec. But we're going to negotiate. Hopefully get him into the club to start at right wing, and then Lamela or Lucas can go out. Important, I'll accept. Current wages 170,000. Accept. 4 years is fine. Disregard release clause. He only wants 105,000. Fine. You can have it. 105,000. He's on 170,000 a week, so whew, we'll take that. Let's go to the squad here. We are in a preseason tournament, but this has moved around strangely. I hate when this happens. Son and Ericsson there. All right, and then Ericsson, and then what we're gonna do is move you over and move Dembele in. And Lamela can go out. And this looks pretty good at the moment. No, Diawara will come in. And then Rabiot, Dele Alli, Diawara, Dembele on the way out. But we are going to bring one in. We're going to bring another midfielder in, as we've got plenty here. Yes, we do. So we're going to bring a midfielder in. Would I like this? Yes. And we're going to go for him right now. And it was one we tried to bring in January. We just couldn't get the money in. We were just a little bit off. We just needed to cover the wages, but we couldn't. And Ruben Neves is the player we're going to buy. Between 21 and 28 million. Shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully he'll come in and do a job for us. Should we get him in here? Between 21 and 28, they said. We're just going to jump right into it. So let's offer a transfer fee. We'll go for 22. See what they... We've got plenty of money, so we don't want to under-hit them. 31 million. Alright, they want... Counter that. Propose new transfer fee. Oh... 20... We'll go 27. How about that? 30. Alright, we're going... We're getting closer. About 28.5. We'll meet right in the middle. Alright, 28.5 million for Ruben Neves. That isn't too bad. Let's bring him in here. Hopefully we can get the wages good and ready. He just wants rotation too. Jesus. Yes. How many years? We'll go 5. Why not? Excellent. No release clause. Almost ended negotiation. His salary. He makes 65,000. We'll offer 60 and then a decent signing bonus. Why not? See what he wants. He won't walk right out. 71,000. That's not too bad. 5 appearances, 360,000. That's not too bad at all. So Ruben Neves is into the club as well. Another midfielder in our ranks after Wanyama left. Llorente went out the door as well. And we're going to go for Depay next, I believe, as Neves is in here. Move him ahead of Diawara. And then we'll go for Depay. And then that'll be it for now. And then we'll play a game with the new formation after we change the difficulty settings as well. And then whatever's left, you guys can come ahead and let me know. 41 and 54 from Leon. Playing at striker now, but he can also play on the wing, which is excellent. But we are packed to the brim in both areas. So let's try 43. They want 40. Fine. Alright, Memphis Depay. Bring him into the club. Let's go. Whatever money I have left over, I want you guys in the comments to let me know what we can do at center back. If we want to move Vertonghen on now and get max money for him, or we can wait till the end of the year. I know he's a great center back and he's a great person to have around the club. Kind of an icon here. And it'd be difficult to move him on, but do we move him on and bring in a new center back, or do we spend the money elsewhere? And we'll see what happens. He's currently on 90 a week. So let me know, guys. We'll try 90 a week and see what happens. 96 a week. That's fine. Alright, not too bad as Memphis Depay comes into the club. Alright, and then Frankie de Jong is someone you guys looked at. When Dembele goes, we can bring in a new midfielder. So we can do it that way as well. As Memphis Depay is into the club. Here he is. And Davies will hopefully be leaving soon. So do we... Martial I like on the wing, and he can cover up front and play on the wing. So we can... This will be our starting lineup at the moment. So Ousmane Dembele and Son on the wings, Rabiot and Ali in midfield, Eriksen sitting behind Depay and Kane, and then Sanchez, Alderweireld, and Trippier along the lines there. So that's what the starting lineup looks like as they all sit in front of Donnarumma. So not too bad of a lineup, as I say so myself. Now let's go ahead and go to the difficulty settings. And on Ultimate. And let's change them out. This is changed. Why? Oh, because of my Roma career mode. I need them on even on the Roma career mode. So let's... saved them on my phone. Where are we going? So we're going to set them up as we normally set them up, or as they have been set up. And CPU. Okay, here we go. So we'll go on the sprint speed is all even. Alright, so shot error was down to 32. Pass error was down to 32 as well. And then shot speed was up to 55. And then goalkeeper ability was up to 68, and then 54. Marking was at 54, and then everything else was at 50. So this is what we played with last season, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a little bit tougher on ourselves. We did well last time around. We can make it a little bit tougher. Bring these down to 26. Bring the shot speed up to 59. Bring the pass speed up a little bit. Goalkeeper ability up a little bit as well. Increases the number of... Okay, so we don't want to mess with that. First time control error. Reduces the amount of error on their first touch as well. So we'll bring that to like 42. So these will be the new settings for us on our sliders, and hopefully that helps us a little bit. Now we're gonna sim forward. This is our little group here, as you can see. The standings. So we got Dortmund, Mönchengladbach. I imagine Dortmund will go through. They only need a draw with Mönchengladbach. As we beat them. Oops, didn't mean to change competition. And then this is Group A, and then Group B is Leipzig and Lyon are the only two left. Villarreal is out, as is the other team there. So we're gonna sim this game, and we'll get a game going. So while we move forward, in the comments down below, let me know what we can do with the rest of our money. We'll look at the rest of our money in a minute, see how much we have. So if we get another midfielder in when Dembele leaves, that is what's going to happen, number one. And then number two, where do we spend the rest of our money? Do we move on from a winger, a striker, a midfielder? We can move on from a center back as well. Upgrade it right back. Whatever you want to do, let me know in the comments down below. What midfielder as well you want to see move in as we move Dembele out, as Frankie de Jong has been mentioned a couple times. But as you can see, this is going to be our training for the year too. We're just going to get these two youngsters who have a lot of potential. We'll do it that way. So we got a loan offer from Marco Walker Peters. And Celta will offer up, and then Ben Davies. That valued between 28. We'll delegate this. I don't know about 38. We'll do 34 and 30 and a half. We'll see if he comes in on that. They offered 26, which isn't awful. But if he's going to go out here, he can play that center back role. He does a little bit for Wales. As Diawara wants to play a little bit more. But we're in the preseason, so relax, buddy. But we're going to play Leon right now using our new first team squad. Take a look at it, as well as taking a look at how the new ultimate settings are working as well. Just for this match, auto replace the player. Alright, so we're going to end up playing Leon, Depay's old club. But Vertonghen's back in. This Alderweireld cannot play. Is that what it is? It's on a bloody red. So Foyth is in. I'm missing a center back. Oh, Sanchez is on international duty. There we go. That makes sense. Alright, so this will be the team then. Vertonghen, Foyth. Actually, we can play Tierney here. Why not? Tierney, Vertonghen, and Trippier. One center back. Dele Alli, Rabiot, Eriksen, and then Son and Dembele on the wings. And then Depay and Kane up front. So let's jump into a new squad, new formation, new slider settings. A lot to go over. Let's go. Let's go. New team. There we go. Is Depay going to score against his old club right off the bat? He is. And Depay's pace will be an absolutely difficult thing to deal with, as he went right through the gap there. And a minute in, we've got ourselves a goal. Now, with the new settings, we're gonna have to look up some defensive settings so we don't score as many goals. It's gonna be difficult. We do score a lot of goals, but the settings I've messed with aren't for them defending. They're to make our time defending just a little bit more difficult, except for their goalkeeper there. The goalkeeper had done well there. Or the goalkeeper rating had gone up a little bit. So we're going to have to see what we do. I may have to look up some defensive settings for the computer to make it a little bit more difficult to score. But it's all about them scoring more goals, the settings I've set up here. Good ball forward. It's Rabiot. Nice. Can we get it to Depay again? Depay has rounded the goalkeeper, but he's done well enough to hold up. One more. Dele Alli has an attempt. It's blocked away and cleared. Depay too quick for his own good sometimes. He wanted the goalie, but went a little bit too far. Looped in by Dembele. That header. Oh, God, what a header that would have been. Oh, Harry Kane just tried a header from 25 yards away and almost scored. As Depay gets a hit and smacked a goal, or a Leon player there. Is Rabiot. Dele Alli does well. Look at that from Dele Alli. 2-0. And this new formation gives us a lot of players up front. It'll leave us a little bit bare at the back, but it gives us a lot up front. And what I've noticed is that they spread out quite a bit. So it's nice to have a left back and a right back. But when we are playing really good teams with good attacking talent, we're going to need better tacklers back there. We'll be more likely to play 3 center backs instead of a right back, a left back, and the single center back. But going forward, we have a couple more options, it seems, as we've got one more extra striker, and the width is a little bit wider with the 2 natural wide wingers. Good football, and there it is. 3-0. Oh, wow. We are flying on Leon. And I know that was on Ultimate. We just did it. Flying by Leon here. And during the off, we'll take a look at what we can do defensively. Nice. Dele Alli coming forward here. And can we break? We've got a couple extra men here. And can Depay make the run I want him to make? And he has made the run I wanted him to make. It's just the ball is taking him away a little bit more than I wanted. Depay cuts back inside, though, and it's blocked away. And we are going to head into halftime with our 3-0 lead. It looks like, as he gets a crack here. Oh, what a strike from Dele Alli. Just curled that outside the goalkeeper. So I guess it's not going to be 3-0. It's going to be 4-0 going into break. Look at this finish from Dele Alli. I was just going to hit that to get to halftime, but I guess that works. 4-0 here. An absolutely stunning half of football. Hits that with the bounce right into the net. 4-0, and we're heading into halftime with a huge lead, and this formation feels really good. Oh, cleared away. Trippier. Oh, nicely done. Oh, it's good football there, and it's a great save by Donnarumma, and he clears it away. Really nice save. We're going to have to see how we deal with this because the center backs are switching a lot. And if I've got two small center backs, or I've got two smaller ones, I got the big center back in the middle, and then Tierney on the left. If he switches into the middle, he gets beat in the air a lot and muscled off a little bit quicker than I would like. So more than likely, we're going to have to play 2 or 3 center backs all the time. But on games we feel like we can control, well, we can go ahead and play Tierney and Trippier both at the same time if we feel. Nice ball out to Son. Back inside. Depay. Depay! His hat trick. Welcome to Tottenham. Depay on his debut for us grabs a hat trick against his old club Lyon. That is... Oh, that's his second. Dang, I thought that was his third. Who hit the other one? Dele Alli had 2, I guess. I thought Depay had his second. Or his third. I've messed up. Damn, I look like an idiot. Damn it. But Depay grabs the second. A beautiful curl finish. We're 5-0 up on Lyon. And a brilliant, brilliant start to this campaign. A minute and a half to go, and we are going to stroll to our first victory of the season. And it looks like we're going to keep a clean sheet as well, which is nice. Assuming we don't concede. Wow, good save from Donnarumma there to keep our clean sheet. 5-0. 2 from Depay. 2 from Dele Alli, including that absolute brilliant strike he had earlier on in the game. And we'll take a look. I'm going to take a look right after this episode and see if we can make it more difficult for us to score on. But we may play a game or two with it. I may play the Dortmund game to start off next episode, as Ericsson had a 10-point rating. No, it's not Dortmund. Leipzig, I mean. Leipzig get through to the final. We'll have to play Leipzig in the final and move on. Do everything well. But everyone played well in their debut. Neves I didn't get to see too much of. He didn't come on until 20 minutes from the end. But we'll have to see what we can do going forward as transfer offer comes in for Amos. We're going to get 10 million if we win this. Amos with a 1.7. That's not too bad. The value. But we'll have to go about it that way. So as we move forward, we have 85 million left to spend, and hopefully still some people to go out. Dembele definitely to go out. Let me know if you want to sell Vertonghen before he starts to degrade too much. And we want to get another center back in. We'll take a look at the squad hub and we'll see. Kyle Walker-Peters loan. Anyone else going out permanently? Ben Davies still has to go out. Lamela still has to go out. So we're going to have a lot of money. Harry Winks may possibly go out as well. I may keep him around though. So we may have a lot of money still to go. We have a lot of it now already. But guys, that's going to be the end of the episode. Let me know what you think we should do, as a lot of these have come in. Release clause paid for Sterling. Okay. And then a loan offer from West Ham. See, I want Onoma to go to a place where he's going to play a lot, so I don't... That's the second one I've rejected. Leipzig came in as well, but I want him to go to a place where he'll play a lot. So let me know what you want to do. You want to get another attacking midfielder in. We have Havertz on there. We've got a couple of players. We'll take a look at some of the players we have on here. Frankie de Jong, of course, as Dembele's going to go out, so we need to bring in another midfielder. Havertz, we can bring Havertz in and move Christian Eriksen back and play Grealish and Havertz there. Another winger, but I don't think we need any more wingers. Talisca's on the list as well. And we're going to go ahead and need to get ourselves a backup goalie as well. So we'll see going forward, guys. But that is going to be... Actually, you know what? before we finish, let's bring Nick Pope in now. It looks like it's going to be 10 million, but we can keep him around a while. He's only 27. It's better than the 5 million for Fabian. Well, in real life, I don't think it'd be better, but in game, it's probably nice. So we'll offer 9 million. See what they want for Nick Pope. 14. All right, Dykes. 11.5. See what they would do here. They want 14. You know what? We'll back off of this. Back off of Nick Pope. Spend the money elsewhere. We only need a backup here. We'll go for Fabianski, who, as you can see... Whoa, Jesus, no. We'll go in and get Fabianski instead, and he'll be our backup quarterback. Jesus, our backup goalkeeper. Offer transfer fee. We'll offer 6. See what they do here. 7.5. We'll just accept it. That's fine. 7.5 is fine. Fabianski to come into the club as the backup goalkeeper. Hopefully, we won't need him too much. Donnarumma's coming along quite nicely. He's a really good goalkeeper. And we'll be fine with sporadic. We can play him in some cups and some things of that nature. 4 years. 2 years. That's fine. I'm not too worried about losing the backup goalkeeper at some point. A release clause of 13.5. That's okay as well. Be making money on him. Makes 54 now. We'll just offer 50. See what they want. Bonuses. Not bad. Alright, guys. So in he comes. Fabianski, the new backup goalkeeper. So at the end of the episode, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you want to do transfer-wise. And that's it for now, guys. So peace.